they're all tapped out. So now we Opus. 4 damage here. Just tap out some lands, don't matter. That's cool. What do they have for 0 mana? Why was it giving them priority? They were tapped out. Hey everyone, my name's Kyle. Thanks for stopping by to check out my video here on Arena Hacks. I like making all kinds of fun budget decks, other more competitive decks like this one you see here, and I just like helping people get their collections started on MTG Arena on a budget and how to collect cards for cheap or free in a lot of cases. If you're into any of that, click the subscribe button down in the bottom corner right here. Other than that, today's video is going to be about dragons, Prismari dragons. I did a non-commentary video about it, and some people seem to be interested in it. So here I am doing more of a full explanation on this deck. This is a different deck, as you may already notice. There is quite a few things that are different. Some of the big things I changed, first of all, was Crush the Weak, not because of this deck being 2020 or 2022 and rotation proof. The Draconic Intervention that I had in here before for the board wipe was still really good. It's just that there's a lot more dragons in the meta now, so Draconic Intervention only did damage to non-dragon creatures, so it just wasn't as effective. And you could say, well, Crush the Weak really isn't that effective against dragons anyways, but it does do some damage to them, and our dragons are all big enough to avoid dying to Crush the Weak. So there's that, and it does really help us with aggro decks when they come out way too much, way too fast, and a lot of their creatures are still very weak. We cast one of these, and their whole battlefield is basically just exiled. And a lot of times too, we can combine this, if they do have a dragon out, we can combine this with one of our burn spells like Dragon's Fire. We can do damage to any creature, Roil Eruption. It's a sorcery, so we have to, but so is Crush the Weak. So we can do stuff like that. We can kill all their little creatures, and then their bigger creatures slash their dragons or whatever, which is the whole reason why we took Draconic Intervention out. We'll still take the damage, just not die, and then we can finish them off with one of these spells, maybe even a Prismari Command, which we can also do 2 damage to any target with. So that's pretty much the same as the Prismari Command, as the same as before. Our dragons here with Galazeth and Goldspan are the same as in the other deck. Goldspan is a great dragon for pumping out treasures, doing lots of flying damage to your opponent. Getting extra mana out of your treasures, allowing you to do all kinds of fun stuff and ramp into great big spells. Like Magma Opus, we'll get back to that. Galazeth Prismari, he creates treasures on entering the battlefield, and he allows us to tap treasures to cast all of these instant and sorcery spells here. We can just tap the treasures instead of sacrificing them, only to use mana for casting instant and sorceries. To use them for creatures or any other spells, we do need to still sacrifice them, where having both Goldspan to produce treasures and Galazeth out, we're not sacrificing them as often with Galazeth, but Goldspan does give us the extra value. If we do need to sacrifice them, we can get more mana out of the treasures. That being said about Galazeth, his effect only working on instant and sorceries. As we can see here, non-creatures is 26, and they are all instants and sorceries. If you add up our instant sorceries, that adds to 26. So they're all instant and sorceries. We have a higher end mana cost here, 3.6. A lot of that can be a little deceiving with the Magma Opus, which we'll go take a look at now. Because we have that 2 mana ability to discard Magma Opus and create a treasure token, which is actually really good to help us ramp up. We do not mind seeing this in our open hand. It gives us something to do on our second turn, and it ramps us into Prismari Command, which costs 3 mana. And it just helps us ramp into Galazeth. If we hit our first 3 land drops on our first 3 turns, and we're discarding Magma Opus and getting a treasure at any point before our 3rd turn, then on our 3rd turn we already have the treasure, we play our 3rd land, and we can get Galazeth Prismari out by sacrificing the treasure, and he will recreate that treasure as he enters. So we're really just like a 3rd turn dragon. Is really awesome, really fun. I had Gadrak in the deck before. I believe Magma Opus was in the deck before. That was just a little rundown of what you can do. And casting it is just awesome too. So if we don't see it until later game And even when we do get it mid-game, we kind of hold on to it and hope to end up getting to that 8 mana to cast it, because getting to do all that stuff has a lot of value and it's very awesome. It's an instant speed, so you do it during your opponent's turn, and it really just, you really wait till the last minute and it just throws them for a loop. Moving on though, there was Gadrak that I had in the last deck that I did, the non-commentary video. Now he's rotating out, so he's not valid in Standard 2022. So to replace him, I put in Iymrith. I think it's Iymrith or Limrith. I keep wondering, no, it has to be uppercase, right? It's a proper name. So that has to be, if it were uppercase, it would be the L, right? So it'd be Limrith. Or Iymrith, I mean, if that's still how you pronounce the I-Y comp. Anyways, Iymrith is what I'm calling him. He's what I replaced with Gadrak. He definitely is 2 more mana, so it is a little heftier to cast this guy, but hopefully with all our treasures, it shouldn't be too difficult, and this guy's just really freaking awesome. More flying damage. We get card draw whenever he does damage. It's really difficult for our opponents to deal with, at least it should be, because of that ward ability being 4. It's crazy. It's really hard to have enough mana to cast the spell to kill Iymrith, and then also have an extra 4 mana to pay the ward cost on top of that. Kind of iffy. But we do have other things, not a lot of counter spells, but things to stop them from playing like big planeswalkers or creatures. They often have to tap most of their mana, and they don't have 3 available when they're casting these big spells because they're trying to rush them out or just get them out in response to what we're doing. So they're just throwing all their treasures and whatever they have into paying the cost, and they often don't have that 3 mana left. And then when we counter it, it gets exiled. Planeswalkers or creatures, I have to reiterate that Planeswalkers part because that is important. Countering our opponent's Planeswalkers is awesome. This basically replaced Essence Scatter from the last deck. The last one that I did. Test of Talents, I believe, was in there, and it is just super handy to have a couple copies of in here. Other than that, in the early game, we're doing the same thing in the as we did in the last deck. As you notice, there are different spells just because of the ones that are rotating out and everything. Dragon's Fire is really powerful because we can amp it up with our dragons to even 4 damage, or even 5 damage, which makes it really crazy for only 2 mana to do 5 damage, or even just 2 mana 4 damage. 2 mana 3 damage is nothing to sneeze at either, and that's what it does without us revealing or having any dragons on the battlefield. Roil Eruption does 3 damage all the time unless we kick it. For 7 total mana, it will do 5 total damage instead to any target. That is fun because we can always cast it at our opponent's face if we have the mana, and we need to do, and they're just 5 points away from dying. We can actually use that to win the game. Often we use it though to take down their creatures. I really wish I could do a 2 mana 3 damage instant speed, but all the good instant speed spells I can find are either 3 mana or they don't do 3 damage. They do less than 3 damage for 2 mana. And I'm like, I want something 2 mana or less, instant speed, that does at least a minimum of 3 damage is what I want. So this is the closest I get. It's not instant speed, but it does work, it does help, and we do use it. Expressive Iteration is great just to help dig through the library to help find either our dragons or any of our removal if that's what we're looking for in the deck we're up against. So we have all these 2 mana spells and 3 mana spells to really just help us control the early game. And then late game we get out big dragons, cast Magma Opus, and just win. And that's how the deck basically works. That's how the last one worked. Land base over here, I'm pretty sure I just used the suggested lands again. Not 100% of that, and I just add these other non-basic lands in, and the suggested lands adjust these, and then I just call it good and go in that. I'm pretty sure we were at 24 lands. We looked at it earlier. So let's go get some gameplay and see how it goes. I like some early aggression kind of stuff here. I don't see a lot of treasure things, like early game anyways. A lot of our late game, maybe we can expressive iteration. We do go first. Let's give it a try. I just don't know what side to play this on. Next turn we should choose though. Just in case we run into a Snarl, we can use the land to do it untapped. Ooh, ow. I hope that was the right way to go. Oh, I guess, well, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just hit that with the Roil Eruption before it gets any bigger and before they get any scry out of it, yada yada yada. Shut that down. And then next turn, before we play a land, hopefully we can use Expressive Iteration to dig up some good stuff. That's not bad. Are you freaking kidding me with the Expressive Iterations? Like, seriously? Do I take that or put it in the library? Ugh. You know what? I have another one. We really, really don't need a third. Let's put this in the hand. This in the library, and this will go into exile. And then we'll play that. And then we still have mana for Dragon's Fire. Let's use it now without revealing a dragon. Just hit down that thing before it gets any bigger. This guy we can deal with later. A little easier, and he only does 1 damage. That guy will get big. If they're gaining a lot of life, he'll get big fast. So you can throw down Goldspan now. Or I can... I don't know if I want to do that in case they got removal or exile or something. And we won't be able to use the mana for this because we need 2 different colors. Let's just try this again since we did get flooded with them a bit there. Okay, that is different. Oh my, I really don't know what to choose here. Oh my god. Yeah, and Crush the Weak won't be enough to kill their dude. Shite. Galazeth to hand? Oh my. This is bad. This is a tough choice. We already have a Goldspan. Let's go Goldspan to hand. And library goes... I have no idea. I guess Galazeth. And then we have to... Wow, that was a really tough choice. Holy shite. We can cast it, but it won't do anything. Yeah, whatever. That sucks. 2 different expressive iterations. Wow, what wildly different results. Holy crippity crap. Oh my god, with the lands. Are you serious with the freaking lands right now? Well, we got 2 of these guys, so let's get them out there. Let's get some work done. Let's just play this tapped because, you know, nothing else to do. Next up, maybe we go, unless they shoot our... I knew they had some kind of removal. That's why I held off to play them off. I have to play them out at first. So let's go with this guy now. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. And then we get another treasure. We can sack 2 treasures for Galazeth. Let's just play this guy out now. The ward will help keep him going. We can play that out. Now, if we go this, we sack 2 treasures. And we get 1 back. Let's do it. And now they have 2 dragons to deal with. Although one of them can't kill their core celebrant. And that ward is a hefty cost. Ooh, that's bad. They're going to put double counters on him now. Yeah, this is going to be throwing counters and stuff. That's going to get really out of hand now. And they got another one of those. We need to kill them fast and hope they don't gain a lot of life. Where's all my good stuff? Come on, deck. I mean, enough with the same thing over. This is the lack of shuffling again. Here's all your dragons, all your expressive iterations, all of this, all of that. Let's get some variety, please. Yeah, that's like way too late. Wow. Thank you for being so amazingly late on that. That is so helpful. You draw up to 3 with this guy, right? Yeah, then if you have fewer than 3 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. So the more we play out, the more we get to draw when we attack with them. Alright, well, let's get this down. I'd like to play this out too, but I don't know what to do. We attack with everybody? They're probably just going to kill us next turn. They're probably going to get enough life gain and everything. Oh, let's give it a try, see how close we can get. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We'll get our cards. Oh, are you kidding me? We do have another blocker if we play this guy out. Just in case we need a blocker, let's do it. Calling GG's. Does that mean? No. That means they got it, don't they? It's an enchantment, yeah. Okay. So they can't block my flying, so that's why they were calling good game. Alright. That was a big hit from them, though. Holy shite. So far, so good, though. Alright, I like. It's a good enough start, I guess. We got Dragonfire. Opus for some treasure. Maybe this guy next turn. Let's see if they play anything out. No. So let's get some treasure with Opus. Let's dig with expressive iteration, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Ew. We can make use of a Roiling Eruption by throwing it to their face. So in the hand, I don't know if we want another Opus quite right yet. So let's go fire into the hand. That sounds cool. Fire in the hand. So Opus will go to the library. This will get exiled. We'll play that out. We have to use the treasure to... Do we do it? I don't know. Do we do it? Yeah, might as well. Let's just do it. It's gonna go exiled if we don't use it. Let's get some value out of it. Alright. I was gonna say, I kind of wish I had saved it, but not a big deal. I think we just end the turn there. We hold mana for Dragon's Fire. And we can reveal Galazeth, which makes no sense, because it does 3 damage anyways. I guess we can let that go through. Decline, and then we'll just shoot it for 3. Ugh. Kind of want to shoot that for 3. Let's let them go to the dungeon first. Scry, what are they doing? Keeping? Keepy, no keepy. They went to the bottom, no keep. Do I shoot that thing down? Not yet. Let's hold off. And we'll go Galazeth Prismari. get the treasure and the turn. So now we can Dragonfire by tapping the treasure and still hit that Selfless Paladin. Let's see, when they go to combat, I think I'll shoot it down just in case they decide to attack with it, especially if they have all their mana. It might mean they have a trick. They'll attack with it and then somehow protect it when I block. Or they do something like that. This guy's double strike. Gets the thing when he enters. Whenever a creature dies, if it had power, he put the... but he's got double strike, so we need to get rid of him. Yeah, let's do it. And we'll keep Galazeth as a blocker. And we'll hold up Crush the Weak. I guess I won't block their cat if they come at me. I'll block Nadar. Nadair. N-A-D-A-R. Ooh. They might attack with them anyways, just to get the double dungeon trig. Or they'll do that. That'll do it too. Treasure tokens or goblins? They get 2 of each, whichever one they go. Goblins. He's going wide. Oh, and they're getting another double dungeon trigger here. Counters. Very smart. Very smart. It's a lot of damage. It's 9 damage. We're gonna have to take it. That sucks. That very much sucks. We're gonna need blockers next turn, yeah. So we can't combine this with damage from this. These guys, we can go... Oh man. That sucks that we can't attack. We gotta hold up blocking. And cast this now. Get rid of a bunch of stuff. Thin the field a bit. They still got Nadar out there, which is gonna really crimp us here, unless we can draw the right cards.
Sure to inspire a song.
They just finished that now, yeah. Of course they're attacking. I don't know why I didn't attack now that I think about it. Why would I block that? It's not like I'm going to double block. They're going to trade my gold, so I'll have to do that, deal with that next turn.
I love making new friends.
How do they have so many cards? Have I not kept up with them, Spellford? Where are they getting all these extra cards? Like, I feel like they just played it I just get lands. Yep, that's how you lose every freaking game. Yeah, GG's, whatever, you win. Get out of here. Where's my cursor? God, that pissed me. Well, yeah, treasure, digging, burning, countering. Okay. Variety here. So what do you got now? Would have been cool to counter that. I guess I might have to Roil Erupt it or something, maybe. Then I can't counter anything. I wish this was an instant so I could play it next turn when I've decided whether or not I want to counter some of their stuff. Let's just hold up. We can maybe make a treasure or counter. Like, make a treasure with the Magma Opus thing. Or we could, yeah, maybe do one of these things here. Wait till their end step. Right on end step. Let's see what they play, because I'm Might want to counter it. Don't spend my mana until I know I don't want to counter anything. What you doing, Goma? Yeah, I guess we'll test the talents. That seems really freaking annoying. At least I get to look in their hands this way. Any more discard? No. Feign Death is a pain in the arse. Okay. Let's get rid of all their stuff now. Or all of these spells. Go blank. What else do they have in their library here? Take a quick little gander. This looks like a really annoying freaking deck. Ugh. Alright, well let's dig, because we got a bunch of BS. Yeah. Not significant. I guess we gotta go for Goldspan. We kinda have to, right? Library, I guess, goes this way, and you exile so we can play it out. And then we don't get to do anything this turn. It's not enough mana. Of course they do. Right when we don't have mana to cast Reject. Yup, that sounds about right. Right on par. Like, come on. Like, can that be more perfectly stacked and organized? Like, literally just barely, like... Ugh. What else was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to... I guess I was supposed to just sit there and do nothing. And see what they did. I guess that's how you play control decks. Sit and do nothing most of the time. Yeah, that's total BS. We can't do anything now. It's literally too far. We can't use our Goldspan's power. Well, so let's get rid of Kalane then, so they don't keep using their treasures to bring out big things. So they got Sedgemoor coming up soon. Well, we could feign death and bring it back, I guess. That would be really bad for us. We could have just shut it down again. Let's see if we can reject, I don't know, the Witch maybe? Something else. Well, it doesn't look like we can. The Witch is the only thing we can reject. And they have enough mana to pay the cost because of the treasures. So that doesn't matter either. Oh my god, dude, seriously. Like, I can see our cards. What is taking you so long? Yeah, dude, Witch. Yeah, I was like, why are you not playing your Witch? Didn't take me long to figure out. I started thinking about it more there. And I'm like, no, Witch is still the play. That's what I said at first, but yeah, Witch is the play still. Look at that. He even thought to bring that alive. Oh, we can shoot it down, though. No revealing dragon. Just kill the thing. Come on. We need something for that Goldspan. For their Goldspan and the Witch. That is not going to do it. Wow. We got super boned 2 games in a row. Last game was ridiculous too. Well, here we go again, of course. Yeah. Nope, you don't get it. Haha. Alright. Alright. Can this be a fair match? Unlike the last 2, which were totally stacked against us. Let's see what we have now. Of course, again, not on the play. And of course, they have a 1-drop aggro straight into the total crap when we don't have the answers for aggro. Oh yeah, you know, another stacked game. Nobody has this many rigged games in a row. Come on, Arena. Like, this is number 3 in a row now. I just had 2 in a row that were like this. I had a great start, absolute garbage card draw. Nothing I can do about what my opponent's doing. Like, this is 3rd game in a row you're doing this to me. Like, there's so many things in this deck I can use early game. Like, such a mass amount. This is actually one of them, but, like, I mean something more effective. That is something I can't complain about. I guess we have to for blockers. Don't you dare just give them the answer. Don't you friggin' do it. Like, I'm just thinking, like, oh my god, like, what are they gonna do now? I guess, seriously, that's the way the last two games went. I'm just like, Alright, so they're coming at me. They have something. This guy has first strike, so he's gonna get pumped up pretty good. See if we can kill that guy. Oh, and they were bluffing. They had nothing? Okay, that's what they had. Finisher. Right. Good for them, and we just got another Galazeth. Now I'm not so super unhappy. Now I'm a little happier. This way we can hold up reject with our two treasures and still have a blocker. I think we go through this way. And then maybe we try to shoot out a gold span next. Plus other tapped creatures, other untapped. Whenever you attack, untap any number. Oh, I should have. That's a creature. Whoops. I should have countered that. They don't have the mana for it. Whoops. Holy freaking mana. Are you serious with the freaking mana? Again, with the freaking mana. Keep a ball. I should have actually went more aggro. I don't know why I didn't there. I should have just attacked with Galazeth. I don't know. That was silly. They're tapped out. That's a better target for reject, now that I think about it. Yeah, they could have kept her. I'm glad I didn't counter their two. Wow, that was such a better counter for reject. Whoo! Came back out of it. What the F? I really want to keep it too. But we're not playing this till our third turn. We do nothing till the third turn. Can't do that. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. He's just 5 mana is just too far away right now. Oh, I don't want to put him back. Oh, I only have... Oh my god. You suck, deck. Well, the deck doesn't suck. You suck, shuffler. Ugh. That's painful. No, stop it. Don't start that again. Do we shoot that guy down or let him gain life? Maybe we let him gain life. Yeah, let's just hold off. Shoot something down later with this. No creature? No. Okay. Now what do you got? What you doing? Into the hand. Well, we don't need 2 lands, so I think we go this hand, library, exile, and that land goes out. We can iteration again next turn, or we could maybe try something else. I kind of want to hold up Prismari Command. Holy freaking lands. Yeah, let's do it. Actually, let's play this and hold up reject. Let's get rid of that. They haven't gained any life from it yet. Maybe they have their Snakeskin Veil that they're going to use now. Nope. So we'll end the turn there and hold up reject. Unfortunately, we don't have enough mana for Prismari Command. Good thing reject works on planeswalkers as well. And good thing we held it up. I don't know if my... Built that high and you can see it. Yeah, let's get a threat out there. They haven't played a lot out, which is kind of ugh. I would hope that at the point where I'm playing out dragons, they would have less cards in hand, was what my hope would be. Oh, they must be getting bad, yeah, bad draw or something. We weren't getting the greatest either. We could deal with a little bit. If they played weak stuff, we could kill it right away with... We were in a good spot with the amount of mana we had and all these. Unless they played big, strong creatures, then we were kind of screwed. But yeah, I think they got kind of screwed or something there. It didn't seem right. Well, if opponents got aggro, we can probably, hopefully, hold off to it. Unless it's super duper amazing curve. Because they were on the play. But so far it doesn't seem to be... Might be aggro-ish. Yeah, let's just get rid of that guy now. Before they get to activate him. That's a pretty good aggro start. Avalanche Crawler right away. Right away. And then third turn they're activating and getting a freaking hexproof land already. So let's reveal my island. And they seem to be throwing a lot of Crush the Weaks at us, which is not good because it's not enough to kill their Avalanche Caller. That's really bad. We need more mana to do more damage or more spells. Shite. Alright, end turn, I guess. Hold up for Prismari Command. Like he's totally going to be activating a 4/4 land that he's going to hit us with. Yeah. With Hexproof. Good thing they only last until end of turn. So we kill the Caller, and they stop bringing lands out. Or start making lands into... Oh my god, I forgot to play the Opus to get the treasure. Oh, that was dumb. That was really bad. Show the same island again. I need to do more damage to them. This is bullshit. Let's foretell that. Just get out of the hand. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, if I had a treasure from the Magma Opus, we would have been able to do 2 of these and kill that Avalanche Caller. Oh, so we're going to take another 5 damage and there's basically nothing I can do about it. Screw you, game. I accidentally clicked one button once and it's just all over. That could actually end up costing the game on the long run. And it really could do it too. Equip 2 mana. So we can totally equip that to something. Oh, bring that alive and then tap it to equip it to it. That would be awesome, because then he can't attack with it. Oh, yeah, go ahead. What are we waiting for me for? Oh, the Opus. I was going to say, come on, tap the land. Alright. That sucks. Another 5 damage. Hopefully we can handle that. And they're just wrecking everything with that freaking Avalanche Caller. Are you freaking kidding me with the lands? Whoop, I didn't realize that was visible to our opponent. Yeah, because it pushed way over and I couldn't see the little eye. I hate that. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta move the visible land to the middle more so you can see it more. I've had that before, where the eye was hidden and I'm like, oh, my opponent can see that, and I didn't play it out. That was dumb. Anyways, I say we just... Yeah, we hit this. Create a treasure. Drop that. And end the turn. So they basically have to start from scratch now. They do have some equipment and some lands and stuff. That's nothing that another Crush the Weak can't handle. Just get rid of that right away. Unless they have Counterspell. No, they don't. Okay, good. And that gets exiled so it doesn't come back. Because that stupid Skyclave Shade has a bad habit of doing that. Okay, we're in a slightly less ugly situation. We have the mana to kick our Roil Eruption. Can we get something useful, though? Wow. Alright. Staring contest it is. Oh, now our opponent's going to kill us with Faceless Haven because we have no instant speed way of doing anything to it. Put in your hand. That's good. Which color do I play this on? Does it really even matter? I don't think it does. Blue, I guess. Should have played it on red. I have more red in my hand, but it doesn't matter. Do I kill this guy? Yeah, let's kill him. No need to kick this thing. Kill their dude. End the turn. If they bring Faceless Haven online, we shoot it with a Dragon's Fire. Maybe they can equip stuff to it. Spend the mana. Spend all your mana. Oh, I shouldn't have let them attack first. Oops, that was my bad. Now they still get damage from these. It's 4 damage. It didn't trigger 12. Oh, freaking kidding me. Yep, this is how we lose again. See, oh my god, like the 2 games I lost earlier were like that. Okay. They actually didn't play anything. What do they have? What are these? I haven't seen any removal from them yet, have I? No. Get a treasure. Okay, I can't remember where I left off. I was like, oh yeah, this is how I lose all these lands I draw into. Yeah. And then they get the removal when they need it, of course. And now I won't. Here we go, more lands. Right? Like, I get the creature, I do all what I can, I just play the creature, right? What else can I do? And this was the last, isn't it similar to this too? Like, just land, you're dead? It's too late now? Yeah, like I get one, no, that's game. Bye. He has enough mana. Like, see, every game I lose is totally rigged when I can I just... I guess that was a good game up until the end, though. Like, losing like that's not good. It's like, oh my god, it's just like, yeah. You just brick, dead. Alright. I don't know, I feel like it's a good hand. Burn spell into burn spells. As long as I get 1 land somewhere in my first 3 turns. Just 1. That'll help a bit. Let's just decline for now. I really wish there was something I could... I can't think of anything to swap with Roil Eruption. I already have a full set of Dragon's Fire. So that's really bad now. I've seen a deck like this before. I was gonna say they're gonna cast stuff for like free now. Yep, that's free. And it gets a counter too. Yeah, of course it does. That's just perfect. So we can still hit it with the Roil Eruption though. That's not too bad. Now that, yeah. I was thinking it's out of range of Prismari command, but I'm like, okay, the Eruption can get it. Oh no, dang it. Yeah, I guess we gotta hit it or else it's just gonna wreck us. Last time I played this, I didn't have removal for their Targnar, but they did the exact time I played this against the... Holy shite, I can't talk. The last time I played against a guy running this deck, it was the same thing. Bard class, straight into Targnar. Immediately, because Targnar immediately became free to cast. This guy cost 1 green less, right? Yeah. Because that doesn't reduce the colorless cost of legendary. So here we can get an extra treasure, which does what? Not a whole lot, but neither does this. This is probably going to be difficult for them to kill / deal with. Because to target it, they need to pay an extra 4 mana. And we can do Galazeth next turn. Do not have the perfect spell. Like, you have to pay an additional 4 mana. You don't even have 4 mana. Like, don't tell me they have some 3 mana way of getting around that. For red-green, I cannot think of one. Fergie, that's not going to do that. Okay. Man, they can play a lot of stuff off of basically nothing. Yeah, now they've got full open mana with this guy attacking. No blocks. This is ridiculous. What kind of cheap-ass bullshit is this? Like, seriously. How do you just draw? Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, this is what I mean. This was exactly the last game, except it didn't go so long because I couldn't deal with this guy. Came out, and it was just the next couple guys. Like, I'm pretty sure Bergie and Savella. Like, this is ridiculous. I could build this exact deck and not get this consistent, beautiful freaking start hand. What a freaking... There's no way. What a cheater. Like, serious. There's no way. And literally all these... Oh, they're amazing. Ah, Prismari Command, such a great card, great card, great card. They're all fucking useless right now. Like, what is this? This does nothing right now. Like... Just blanks my entire deck. Wow. Iymrith, great card. I see freaking guys wrecking the shit with this card. Pissed off. I'm sick of today. Ever since I started playing this deck, it's been iffy. Like 50-50, but this is way better than... My losses have been brutal. Like, I guess the one in this video was pretty, like... It went on for a while. It was kind of a good game, kind of. Tough, I guess we keep this one. But still, it's like... I can never just lose to a guy who wears down my deck and just outplays me. Like, every time I lose, it's like it's a good long game, but my opponent doesn't outplay me. I just brick. That's how I lose every game. I just brick. I hit a certain point, it's brick, 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 dead. Brick, 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 dead. Brick, 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 dead. Like I can put up such a good fight for so long, and the game is good up until the point where I just brick to death. Like, that's not fun. That's not a good... I can stand losing if it was a legitimate loss. Like I was actually outplayed for once, as if anybody can actually do that. Like, oh my god. Alright, focus on this game now. Oh, I should have maybe countered that. That was bad. Now's the beginning. Ah, we can crush the weak though too. Oh, beautiful crush the weak. And we have another one, so if they go crazy after that. I can't counter anything now, but they're not doing anything now, so... Foretell and sit tight. Alright, those Crush the Weeks came really good against this aggro deck, and then we just annihilate them. Because of a board wipe. Yeah, board wipes can do that. I usually hate them because I usually don't run them. But in this case, it saved our butt. Alright, another decent starting hand. Board wipe, burn, dig spell, counter spell. can't counter creatures or anything that's not an instant or sorcery. Only instant sorceries we can counter. Not nice. We can kill it. But do we? I don't think we do yet. We're not too concerned about 1 damage for now. So let's foretell that. So when we do need it, it's only 1 mana to cost. 1 damage a turn is not super terrible at the moment. What are we? 1 mana shy from casting them. Like in 3 turns. 2 turns. Into the hand, I guess. Library exile. That gives us the land we need for our Iymrith. Iymrith? Is that what that is? Iymrith or Limrith? Iymrith or Limrith? Is that an I or an L? I'm pretty sure it's an I. Oh, that's terrible. Man, I can't do anything about it. What a poop stroke. Oh, it's my starting beginner phase thing? Yes, okay. Get rid of that thing so it stops piling stuff on us. No attacks. Shoot that down right away. And they keep pegging away. So does that thing. I need to get rid of that thing somehow. Do I want to play this guy? I don't know. It's just I'm having one of those days. I was saying it at the beginning of last game. It's just one of those days where it's like, yeah, it has ward 4. They only have 4. How could they possibly take this guy down? Oh, they'll find a way. They always have today. Like, there should be no friggin' way they could possibly take this guy down. This turn. Maybe a turn or a few turns from now. There's no way they should be able to come up with a mana for that. Not mono red. They've got this little guy here that, like, they can bring a bugbear, turn it on. In which case I could block and kill it. Maybe they could pump it up with something if they have the right spells in here. A land. That's gross. Okay, so they don't have anything all that powerful. I really want to cast Opus. I'm only 3 mana away. Let's just attack in there. See what we draw with. Iymrith? Iymrith? Limrith? A freaking land. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, let's just get rid of everything except our dragon. End the turn. Got counterspell, got Prismari command. We get the treasure. And your goblin dies! No more little annoying freaking tokens for us, thank you. I would really like to cast it. I'm so close to casting it. Really, really close. 1 mana away right now with that treasure. Literally 1 away. Oh. Man, that sucks. Do we attack and risk them having another... Like, they can't have a third one. Two mana. They have a 2 mana something. But they can't really... They could try to target it. Let's... One more card. Let's see what we get this time. Come on. Something good. So, are you freaking kidding me? Oh. I'm sitting here like, come on. Come on. Come on. A land. Come on. Come on. A land. Freaking kidding me. Holy freaking friggity frack. Freaking kidding me. Alright, we've got Opus coming up now. Opus, you're on deck. Make us proud. Let's draw another land. What? Yeah, let's have it. Alright. We're gonna do 2 damage to you and another 2 damage to you, and that's it. We're gonna tap down you and you. 2 here, 2 here. Let's do it. Give ourselves a little token thingy. And they can't attack us with their Shatter Skull Charger because we're about to tap it down before. That's why we casted it before they declared attackers. And they don't get a 1/1 Goblin from their Bugbear either. Because if they attack with this guy, they get a little token or a little guy. Oh, there's the stuff we were begging to draw into with their other guy. I really would love to have played it out because it feels so good to finally see them. After that card draw that we kept getting lands for. But it would have been mean to play those out because, yeah, game was over. We had it in the air, so. Yeah. Okay, I think this may be last one. Hopefully it's a good one. Ooh. I don't mind this double ramp into Goldspan, but I don't know. Every time I get a creature out super fast, it always ends up just dying. I don't know. I hate mulligan. I hate taking that card disadvantage. And with such a mediocre hand, there's such a high % chance of drawing a worse hand and having to discard a card. I hate to keep it, but we gotta keep it because it's just not that bad to throw away. Maybe it. Oh, I don't think so. We're on the play. You know what? I didn't really I didn't realize it. We are on the play. So that could be our saving grace. Opponent's off to an early foretell. That bodes not well for us. They're running the same colors we are so far. I also do not like the looks of that. Let's look for some stuff, see what we got. Well, we can go hand here. Library exile. Do I want to reveal that mountain? Do I have anything for 2 mana? No. Just get it out there. Okay, well with Prismari here we can get an extra token, or treasure. What does that do me? Should we hold off? See if they play something? Well, let's try it. Uh-oh. Okay. I was like, counterspell? No! Come on. Could have been. That could have been a... Saw it coming. Dodged a bit of a bullet. Yeah, I guess we end turn there. Wish we had enough for something. Okay, they don't do much though, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Do I make a treasure with this? No. It's 6, 7 now. We're 1 away from casting this. Do we go gold span? How do we play this? Alright, let's get in for some damage. Maybe I should have played out gold span. We can just do damage to them. Yeah, let's foretell this right now. Get it out of hand. End turn. And Prismari command, we can just do, we can peg them for damage. And something else. What was I going to say? I don't know. I guess that's fine. They were definitely hoping to counter something or really get in the way of something. I was playing a bit cautious there, and I'm glad I was. Although I don't think we're going to have a good target for command, so we might have to just ping them on the face and create another treasure token so we can Opus. Towards that, then draws a card. So what is their winning plan? Let's just go that way. Peg them a little bit, create another treasure for ourselves. Go to our turn. We've got Opus online now. We could very likely have a counter there. So maybe we play out Prismari or Galazeth again, because if we go with Iymrith and they have a counter, we're kind of screwed. So let's play Galazeth again, see if they go for the counter. I don't know what they have foretold there. Okay, so we do get another treasure then from replaying Galazeth. We actually have enough for both of these things. They did hesitate there though, which does worry me, so we don't have enough mana to cast that. Man, that's annoying. I wish I had my counter spells to counter this thing. Oh, that's bullshit. End the turn. Oh, my glass is empty and thirsty. Oh, you stupid mother sucker with your damn beholds that I keep thinking are counters or something. And they're running divide by 0, so they do have... They're going to have counters, for sure. This is the type of deck that absolutely going to have counters. I feel like Crush the Weak is going to be useless. They also look like the type of deck that has nothing except like big dragons or big scary stuff. So do we try playing out Gold Span? Or do we keep trying to get damage in? Ugh. They had to discard. They discarded a Campus. We try for a Gold Span Dragon. I have such a bad feeling it's going to get countered. Holding up so much mana. They haven't actually countered anything yet. Let's try for it. You suck. Of course they do. And I just happen to not have any of my counters. What am I supposed to do? What are we waiting for me to do? What am I supposed to do right now? Do I try? They got double counter? They have double counter. There's nothing I can ever do then, right? You're not gonna have any creatures. Like, how do I ever win this? Of course they do. Come on. You don't just sit there, not play a counter all game, and then all of a sudden just counter, counter, counter. Okay, I was gonna say, absolutely not. What silly little POS do they have now to get around the ward? 2, 4, 5, yeah. They have nowhere near enough mana to pay this and the ward. Oh, right, of course. Right. Alright, well, we're getting somewhere. Did I play a land? No, I didn't. How about that? Unfortunately, they're probably going to be able to hit it with that big thing there, and we're screwed. We do get a card draw. Hopefully we can draw another gold span. Alright. Alright. A big piece of poo. What do we have next? Yeah, right. Like they've been playing creatures. Do they even have creatures in this deck? It does not look like it. They have Magma Opus so they can get creature tokens. Guess we end turn. There's no point opusing during our own turn. I guess they were tapped out, so they would have had no counters. They're down to only 2 cards in hand. They can pay the mana for it. Yeah, let's make them tap out. They can totally do it, but that's fine.
I may be a new Prismari student, but I learn fast.
Draw 2 cards, that's fine.
Well,
Do we got them? We can still Magma Opus, right? No! I thought we had enough. Oh my god, what am I have? I have 5, 6, 7. I'm 1 shy. Seriously? Oh my god. That was a big oops. Well, let's just shoot this guy down. I gotta remember to leave mana for Opus.
You've shown me where I can improve.
That helps a bit. What did I do? I played something. No. Oh yeah, I did the reject. Yeah, that I should not have done to make him pay more mana. Crap. So that they reveal it first. What is it? No. They're not sure what to get. Wow. Okay, I'm not It's not too bad that they get that 1, 2, 3. No, wait, what do they have? Draw 7 cards. Okay. They don't gain any life, do they? Holy frig, I'm just noticing there's holy cow. Okay. They're all tapped out, so now we Opus. 4 damage here. Just tap out some lands, don't matter. That's cool. What do they have for 0 mana? Why was it giving them priority? They were tapped out. What the heck? Come on, game. Why were you giving them priority? They have nothing to do. Yeah, what the heck? That seems really weird. Oh, well, we got it. Okay, so there you have it. That was the deck. I think it's working out pretty good. Let's bring up some of the stats here. Go to ladder, just take a look. I like having that graph up there. So we're currently sitting at a 66% win rate of the games I played. I can't remember how many are in this video. I think basically right from before these 2 losses here. I think that first, I think there was only the 2 games before I started recording. And then all these other games were in the video. So it sucks that it was 2 wins that are didn't make it in the video. But anyways, that's how the deck's doing. All the decks we were up against. So I think that's working out pretty good, being in ladder and platinum. Platinum is kind of a threshold. I find things change a lot from gold to platinum. There's a pretty good, I guess, jump. I find certain decks that are just running me through gold like crazy, all of a sudden get to platinum, and I'm getting like a 50%, and I just kind of stay where I am. So that's when I notice you kind of have to step up a notch. But yeah, it's doing pretty good there. I know it's not particularly budget friendly, but lots of rares and mythics in it. But yeah, that's how these decks work. You do a lot of kind of just sitting around in the beginning of the game, waiting for your opponent to play something so you can either counter it or destroy it. And then you just try to get your dragons out and just kill your opponent. In moments it's kind of boring, right? There's a little bit of a staring contest every now and then, but I find when you get your dragons out and your opponent doesn't just always have the answers for them, then it can be fun to attack with them and get some dragon power going, and then flashing a Magma Opus here and there is also really fun. But let me know what you guys all think. Did you like the deck? Did you like the video? Hit that thumbs up if you do like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. So I'll see you guys at the next video. Cheers.